This is where the story where she is, or Jesus, but it's best to keep it 2,000 years ago and just figure, done for us, and then we can listen to other fairy tales, but they keep killing, of course, this would be throughout history, we might be able to see it. And they also thumb down, because you'll never see them. And you won't see, and therefore you won't see real women. What am I talking about? What's really going on here? What has been making history and masking itself? And for sure, yeah, Jesus was a man. No, they're killing women who get it, who start getting it. They say, "Wait a minute," and if you start, it's really simple, and but for me to have just dialed in on as to, the answer is that the kingdom lies within you, and I'm pretty sure there was a woman, Jesus was a woman, who said, you know what, you're not going to call me useless on this planet, but just something that dispenses human flesh out for what? So it was over her dead body that, she would scientifically say, and you know what, I'm going to sit in the place that I know that is my entire universe and access to it, like say, access to it, babes. I mean, doesn't even have to be the creator of it, just has access to it. I mean, there's probably many, many versions of universes happening, and there is. But getting back to this realm, and where do we learn about God? From where? Well, obvious. There's a political party, really, but no, if you look at who they talk about, it's the church. And let's follow them, who the story goes, well, it is them who have killed Jesus, and then we're supposed to buy all that shit. We're supposed to, the further, nobody's using their logics about it. And first of all, do we really know? You Bible belters and people that would just regurgitate scripture, just because I stuttered a few times and I don't sound like an inhuman fucking impossible fucking joke, just a wall that you're imposing on the human population. Anyway, I'm losing my subject matter. It's really easy because it's like it's the obvious. And so the last thing I said in my last video is I'd have to rewind it to get it to go right. Of the woman who is the dead mother. Okay, the last thing I say. The last thing. What is the last thing Jesus says? We need to shelter each other. The last thing Jesus says, by the way, forgive these people. They just don't know what they're doing. So is that what we have to settle for? No. By the way, you can bring them up, can't you? Yeah. And how do we do that? Go to church. Yeah. No, you go to the woman's body. You go to your own body. You go to your feel-good. Not towards the opposite sex. These people aren't even qualified into sex, honey. Have you noticed? Did you hear that? These people are not even qualified into sex, honey. Have you noticed? I'm talking about just in case, okay, now, let's talk about your narcissist. You people love talking about your fucking narcissist so much. Have you noticed how shitty they are at sex? Really? Really? There's the love bomb stage when at first it's all really good. No, that's not the experience of being human. And just kind of, mine as a woman, and I'm not a narcissist, babe. I'm just, yeah, call me the lesser than. Yeah, right. Whatever. Fuck you, people. Phew. Getting up to the hilt, and it's like basically, as nearing 50, it's like, okay, would you like to have an update on that? How that I can't find respect even for the women out there because they're living in their heads and they take a picture at a wedding and it's miserable. Their fucking kids end up being self-harming fucking psychotic cases, and I'm sitting alone here. I'm ready. I don't care. I'm not complaining. I'm complaining that I'm doing things alone with a bunch of stuff. It's like, okay, I need to claim that I'm a realtor. First of all, I own land. I own property. You know, it's a potential business. You know, I can make you know, God, why did it switch to this fucking lame ass subject matter? A lot of people, they want you to say, you know, they want to click, you have to click on and say, hi, I'm Professor blah blah, so many years in university, I wrote this book and blah blah blah, so I guess that's what I'm trying to do. And it's like, fuck all that, babe. Can you please get real? You never know anybody unless you're present to them for 2.5 years. I mean, present. Do you know what the present is? You're experiencing it now. If you're listening to this, it's definitely you have it now, but you're looking at a screen. You're not looking at the presence of me. You're getting a better idea of the presence of me with a fake light, and it's interesting, isn't it? It's different than what you see on Facebook over there. You'll see, oh shit, she actually has humanality and emotions, and she could be having a hard time. Maybe that's why she's sounding like a diarrhea pot. You know, that's why anybody is having a fucking angry diarrhea, sad, woe is me. And even listen to my piss pot story. God, those narcissists have this excuse. Some of them, and I'm about to wrap this up because what a shitty fucking subject matter. I lost what I was going to say. It's very delicate. The very last thing, what did I say? Forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. It's not towards the opposite sex. These people aren't even qualified into sex, honey. Have you known it? Forgive them, for they know not what they are doing. I'm talking about, think about it, you fucking girls. Okay, so you can't even have this conversation with me if you've never had an orgasm and you're not feeling good. If you're not just like, you know what, I have sex just to have sex. Can you say that? And oh, by the way, children has come out of it. I realize, yeah, that's a big thing. Boy, watch out for that, right? Because you don't want to just have children just because you want to have sex. Woo! And that's happening, huh? Maybe? No? Don't let that happen, babes. Have children because you have something to share of the human embodiment, which is your achievement, and not an animal just going through this unconscious thing and you're not even questioning about it. And now who's going to get us food? Oh, no, just go buy it at the Alpha Beta. Go buy it at the store where everybody's wearing masks and the prices are getting so much more expensive and it's just like going out to eat. You fucking cattles. What is it going to take for you to see that you are fully imprisoned on this planet and you have not taken responsibility and or freedom? Who's going to do it? You're going to wait for somebody to do it for you? Certain individuals do it and they might make history before they kill them. Here, look at this mysterious story. And thank you for listening.